want to do here is show everybody out in Pinewood Derby Land the best way to ship some cars. And a couple of builders have created some great ways to ship some cars, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. And this makes it really quick to unwrap the car, and it makes it easy to ship the car back to you without spending a lot of time. It's one of my favorite. I'm going to start off with this one. First of all, you just open up the box. He has another box inside, and I pull out. All I have is one little nut to untwist right here. I just have to spin that off. Push on this nut, the car comes out. There's no other nuts or bolts to push. The car is built right here. I just undo this rubber band and I lift up on that. That kicks the cars completely. What he's done is built the holder to the car. I pick out the car and I'm done. No tape, no unpackaging, no cutting, no bubble wrap, nothing takes a long time. It takes a matter of seconds to pull the car out. Now to put the car back, I go ahead and just take the car, slide it into the holder right there, push this down, the rubber band goes back on top, push this in, and then away I go is spin the nut back on real fast. This takes me a matter of less than 20-30 seconds. I go ahead and just set this right in the box, all ready to go, seal the lid back up, and I am ready to go with the tape. And this car is ready to ship. Is I created this one first where John got the idea. I pre-cut these out for guys that need a holder. The car goes ahead and sits right inside the plastic on the foam. I go ahead and take a piece of tape. Gets the piece of tape right on the front side. On the back where the weight's at, I take a piece of tape. No nuts or bolts. Center it on those the wheel holders. Put one on the front and back. I go ahead and put one right down the middle. This car is done, ready to go, secure, safe. It's not going to get damaged at all in shipping. Go ahead and put it in the box. You need to use a piece of foam or some bubble wrap, set it on top so the car doesn't bounce up and down with the holder. Put your lid back down. Go ahead and take that up. Alright, here's another way to do it. This is one that John Halliburton and we came up with. And John actually decided to put some pegs. Follow me right here. Took some pegs and put right in these foam pieces. And what that does is allows the car, it fits the car. What you do is you cut the peg to the width of the car body, insert it into this bigger foam in a taller box, and the car just slides right in, fits nice and tight, firm, right inside these pegs. Okay, and you take a piece of foam, stick over the top of that. That sets right down inside the box. And you just go ahead and close the lid. I'll go ahead and take the box and I'm done. That car is ready to ship. Very quick, very fast. It's not going to move around and bounce all over the place. So that's how you do that car. Okay, here's one of my favorite ways, and I'm going to use the builder's name and I hope he doesn't mind. I'll give him a call before this video is released. This one is Pine Racing, and he does a fantastic job and keeps this really simple. Basically, he has a box. You open it up, and you can have whatever size your box you want. I pull this out and I just open up this lid, and how he designs this is he builds the holder inside of here. You pull out this piece of foam and this holder inside, the car just slides right down inside, and it's designed to fit the car perfectly. Once I set the car in there, all I have to do is take this piece of foam and this slides right over the top, and I am done. There's no taping. Nothing else to do but to put the box back inside of here and tape it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this is kind of designed so you guys can get some ideas. Okay? Anyways, take the car out, you pick this up. He has an arrow drawn which one's front and back. And I go ahead and just lift the car out and it's good to go. We'll set it right over here on the block that's used as a car holder. Okay, inside here, it's designed just to fit the car. So he's got a couple of those pegs that I showed you in the styrofoam, which works really good. He's got a piece of foam here to brace up the middle where it needs a little bit of support. And this comes right out over here and fits the front end. He's got side rails on front to back so the car can't move from front to back, and the car cannot move side to side. Okay, so from side to side he has braces on each side for the foam. The foam just slides right down inside and that clamps on the car. The lid puts the pressure right on top of the foam so it can't go up and down. Really simple to make, easy to use. It doesn't cost that much money to do. So again, you take the car, it only takes seconds to slide the car right inside there, take this foam. I love this. And I just box the car up, doesn't even need any tape. I stick it right inside here. In this box, he's already got the foam sitting sides. I take his bubble wrap, puts up on top, the lid, stick those sides there, grab my tape gun. And that car, a little while ago, this is probably the strongest shipping container out there. If your car was ever to get run over by a car out in the real world, it'd probably hold up and survive. Now, this container is called the Tube by Fast Racing, and we kind of endorse it as well. But what I liked about the Tube is it is strong, it is pretty bulletproof. It'd take a lot to smash this thing if that's what you're worried about. Now, he does a pretty good job of building the tube. You got to unbolt. You got three bolts on this, wing bolts that you have to do. First of all, you have to unscrew the wing nuts here and unscrew the wing nut here that clamps it on. Now you pull this off, which has some little side pieces. The car sits right down the side of this tube. Car holder, has little side pieces. Now you do have to make sure on this that your car is right with where you can bend that in and make it right. Another thing you got to do about the tube too, if you make a low profile car, then what you're going to want to do is create some shims so you can clamp this top clamp tight up against the body of the car. If you do not clamp it tight, the car can still slide sideways and create a nail getting popped out or a broken wheel. So what you want to do is make sure the car is not going to go side to side. So create some shims and putting them in here that when you clamp this down, I think I just want these right on the front. Put that over the top. The foam's going to ride right on the back of the car. You got a couple washers. Now this takes a little longer for me to do. This is the strongest one out there. As you can see, it takes a little longer to put the car in, other than the other three I showed you how to make it the quickest way and a safe way. But if you are worried about the car getting damaged or crushed, this is probably one of the safest ways, along with B&B's way, is designed like the tube. His are custom fit. This will fit most any car, but you got to make sure these are tightened down firm and tight. So this is clamping up against the body down on the back side. Once you get that set, I check the car to make sure it's not moving front to back, which is not. This slides right inside of here into the small hole in the front. Put the washer on the front of this and your last screw. Now you can ship 2 tubes in a flat rate small box in the Priority. Fast has one. He has 2 pieces of foam on each side of the corners, all he needs. And he built himself a custom top. It just lays right on top and holds the tube firm and tight. And I go ahead and just box that up, put the tape on. Put the tape on. Now the easiest way for us to fill out shipping labels, we do have on our form a place to fill out your label, okay? You can use this. All I do is cut that out and stick it on your box. The easiest and simplest method is if each of you would fill out a Priority mail slip, already pull the paper off, and then stick the label right on the box, and I'm done. Simplest way to do it for us here at PDDR. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video to show you how to ship cars to PDDR. It shows you how to get your cars here safe. It shows you how you get your cars here so they don't get damaged. And it shows you how it makes it easy for us to pull the cars out and put them back in so we can return them quicker to you and not spend a lot of time unpackaging and shipping cars back and forth. Thanks again. We hope you see you at the races, and good luck, and build cars and send them in, because we're looking for hundreds of cars to get here to PDDR, because this is what it's all about. The World Champion Racing League is what it's all about right here at PDDR.